Hi guys, in deep learning, experiment 5 is all about a recurrent neural network, that is in simplified RNN. In this project, we are first the same predicting future values in a sequence using a recurrent neural network. We are going to use a sine wave as our example data. First, we import the necessary libraries NumPy, Matplotlib, Keras, Minmax Scalar, and Adam Optimizer. In NumPy, we already know that NumPy is used for handling numbers. Matplotlib is used for plotting graph, and Keras is used to build our neural network. We also import a Minmax Scalar to scale our data, and Adam Optimizer that help the model to learn efficiently. Then next, we generate a sine wave to generate this process is used to generate a sine wave with 1,000 points. Each point represent a value at a specific time. Since neural network work better with numbers in a standard range, we use a min-max scalar. We use a min-max scalar because it scales between zeros and one, and also recurrent neural network is well uh, well known for its number calculation. After scaling, we need to prepare our data for the RNN. RNN learn pattern over sequence. So we create sequence of 10 points each. Each sequence is our input, and the next point after the sequence is the target we want the model to predict. We do it for the whole sine wave. So nothing but first we are predicting the same process, like first we are predicting at to a certain values. After that, the next part of the values would be predicted by the model. So this process will be done here. Once the sequence is created, it is a sequence creating process. After creating the sequence process, we split the data into training and testing data, the same process. Every time we split the data into training and testing data. The first 800 points are used for training, and the remaining points are used to check how well the model can predict the new data. Now we build the RNN model for her RNN model that has two RNN layers. The first layer, see, the first layer has 50 units. The first layer has a 50 units and passes sequences to the next layer. The second RNN has a 50 units and passes sequence to the second dense layer, that is output, that outputs as a single value which is predicted next point. The dense layer that predicts the next point. When the compilation is done, the loss function is used in mean square error, which is suitable for predicting numbers. The optimizer is Adam. Every problem we are using Adam. Adam helps to process the learning rate as quick as possible. We adjust the weight efficiently while the model learns. Through learning itself, we can adjust the weight, so that we are using a Adam. Next, we train the model for 20 epochs. To get a proper accuracy, we are training the model with a 20 epoch and with a batch size of 16. Training means the model looks at each sequence, compares its prediction with the actual next value. So to compare our prediction with the predicted value and actual value, so we are training the model. After training, we predict values using a test. After predicting, um, after training, we predict the values using a test sequence. Since our data was scaled, we reverse the scaling using the min-max scalar. Where inverse of transform is nothing but a reverse of min-max scalar. So we get prediction of original since wave range. Finally, we plot the result. The blue line shows the actual sine wave values, and the red line shows the predicted values. See, this is the output, and the 50 approaches, 20 approaches has been properly distributed, and each time the accurate loss function has been reduced and the model has been trained properly for a sine theta sine series analysis. Thank you.